Dr. C. GDN Chuenga and Amai Chuenga. The Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, General Retired KCD Mohadi. The Minister of Defense and National Chairman of ZANU-PF, Honorable O.C.Z. Chinduri Kaishin absentia. The Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable Charles Karengwa, and Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers who are here. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Advocate Jacob F. Denda, the President of the Senate, Honorable Amai Nomona, the Chief Justice, Honorable Luke Malava, President of the National Chiefs Council, Honorable Senator Mchana Kumalo, and also his deputy is here, Honorable Senator Chief Chalumbira, Politburo and Senate Committee members of the ruling party, and other members of other political parties who may be here. The Chief Secretary, the President and Cabinet, Dr. Martin Mushaya, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Umwe, Commander Zimbabwe Defense Forces, General Philip Valerius Landa, Service Chiefs, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps who may be here. The Mayor of the City of Harare is Worship Councillor Jay Mafune. Veterans of the liberation struggle, senior government officials who are here. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. We gather again at this sacred National Heroes Day, barely a fortnight since we laid to rest 3 national heroes in the heroic day. Today, we pay our respects and inter yet another son of the soil who was a veteran of our protracted armed liberation struggle and security group, the late national hero, Comrade Ezekiel Tobias Musiwa Chomloita. A retired director in my department, the President's Department. Comrade Chomloita, whose Chumrenga name was Comrade Tobias Venika, passed on Saturday, 4th May, after a long illness. The nation indeed has lost a loyal patriot and an upright leader, who was also a strong proponent of the empowerment of the people of our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. He was also a renowned farmer in Goromonzi, nationalist province. He is humble, compassionate, and an unassuming beginner who remain etched in our memories as we advance civic leadership across the public and security services. On behalf of the nation, the government, our revolutionary mass party, my family, and indeed on our behalf, I wish to express my deepest and heartfelt condolences to the Chaunoita family over this loss. May you find comfort and solace in the fact that the late revolutionary cadre, Comrade Chaunoita, played an invaluable role for the liberation of our country and executed his duties with honor and distinction within the Central Intelligence Organization. Our prayers and sympathies are with you during this trying and difficult period. May the cherished memories we shared with him within the family at a broader national level before and after independence continue to comfort us all. My fellow monarchs, comrades, and friends, the late national hero, Comrade Chaunoita, was born on 1st June 1958 in Butu district, Masvingo province. Between 1967 and 1969, he attended Budo Primary School. From sub-A to standard 1, and transferred to Mataruse Primary School in 1970, where he completed his primary education. Comrade Chaunoita proceeded to attend the Butu Secondary School for Form 1 and Form 2. It was during this period, 1973 to 1974, that he experienced the brutality and oppression of the rebellion-wide circles. Following the enactment and the implementation of suppressive laws, such as the Land Act, the Tax Act, among others, the wanton and unjust racial segregation in the then Rhodesia saw the late national hero, Comrade Tobias Chaunoita, together with Colonel Oscha and Comrade Emin Sitole, among other serving and retired officers living in the country in September 1975 for Mozambique to join the Liberation Army struggle under Zambia. The group courageously risked their lives across the border through points that were mined by the Rhodesian forces based at Adamsburg in Harare. Our late national comrade Chaunoita briefly stayed at the Villa de Manica from September to December 1975 before proceeding to Azonia camp, where he received political orientation under Zanda Department of Political Affairs. This period laid a strong ideological foundation and guidance that became instrumental in his future political and leadership exploits. On the 9th of August 1976, he survived the brutal, indiscriminate, and inhuman Antonia massacre perpetrated by the Russian forces that left hundreds of comrades dead, with others sustaining injuries dead. By the end of 1976, the virus was transferred to Tembwe camp, where he undertook his initial military training, specializing in military engineering. Between January and August 1978, he was selected and undertook a VIP protection course in Yugoslavia. Upon returning to Mozambique in September 1978 and recognizing his deep-rooted composure, trustworthiness, reliability, and credibility, Comrade Tobias was deployed to Gaza province, where he served as a security detail in Zanda High Command. In the course of his duties in Mozambique, Comrade Tobias worked with the land national heroes, Comrades Menan Muzali, Elias Kamengon, and Nasha Zimiri, whom we made here recently, among others. Our late national hero was deployed to Maputo province, where he was appointed at the camp. One of our founding fathers, that is the late Vice President, Comrade Vendesai Simon Mzenda. It was during this time that he was elevated to be a member of the General Staff of Zambia. Despite being the ADC, the late former Vice President, Comrade Simon Mzenda, the Zambia leadership saw it fit to broaden the span of security responsibilities of Comrade Vice President. The added duties were in recognition of his consistent, expansive experience, persistence, unflinching loyalty and dedication to the armed leadership. War in Zambia, Mozambique, coupled with his impeccable leadership acumen. On 29 December 1969, he was part of the team that escorted our late hero and commander of Zambia, General Josiah Nakama. From Maputo to his base in Shimoyo to supervise the ceasefire. It was on that first day that late Comrade Tobias Shimona, together with our current chairman of ZANU-PF and the Minister of Defense, Comrade Chunguri Kashiri, survived the horrific car accident that ended the life of our late General Magama Tombogala. In spite of having saved at these levels with such a high responsibility, Comrade Chaunoita never exhibited a sense of indictment or superiority. He remained a humble servant of our great country, Zimbabwe. Such personality traits and character must be nurtured through the public and security services of our motherland, Zimbabwe. Comrades and forerunners, at independence in 1980, let Comrade Chawanoita return to Zimbabwe together with all of us, and was tasked to do liaison duties between our ruling revolutionary mass party RPF and the President Department. In November 1991, the late Comrade Eulogy was attested into the President's Department as a senior security officer under the General Branch. A month later, I selected Comrade Chawanoita to undergo specialized intelligence training in Romania. At all levels and across the numerous and intricate tasks assigned to him, the late national freedom fighter and hero exhibited a high sense of responsibility and always laid his colleagues by example. He was duty conscious and executed his work with great passion, distinguishing himself as a father figure and a team player. As the head of both military and civil intelligence during the war and the Minister of State Security after independence, I found Comrade Chawanoita's loyalty to the founding ethos, values, and principles of the President's office unprecedented. He was a dependable cadre who upheld the national interests to the letter. These attributes and traits saw him being appointed officer in charge at the then Harare International Airport Station in August 1962. I appointed him because he was a versatile and adapted to the requirements of his duties at a delicate time of our post-independence era at this point. Thereafter, in July 1983, I promoted him and transferred him from the general branch to the security branch, where he was eventually appointed Deputy Director of Security in 1984. The late national hero's work, history, and ethical conduct inspired many peers and subordinates alike, who often sought his wise counsel. In this post, he had an oversight role of ensuring that all divisions such as presidential, ministerial liaison, and provinces, vettings, among others, worked efficiently and in unison. In recognition of his diligent service, the late Comrade Chawanoita was promoted to Director of Security in October 2000, during which he was responsible for national security, including that of the security of the head of state, the late Comrade Eulogy. He went in this portfolio at a time when our country was undergoing the first track land reform program, which saw a violent onslaught of attacks and the threats from our external colonizers and their allies. In all these assignments, he continued to exhibit an exceptional flair for intelligence and security operations. The late National Hero, Comrade Taurita, was deployed to the Director General's office until his retirement in June 2020. My fellow monarchs, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, the Rhodesian colonial state was conceived and survived through brutality, including forced labor, land appropriation, detentions and restrictions, and we have among us those who went through this process. It was these excesses that drove many sons and daughters from motherland and the whole country to take up arms in the fight for the independence which we enjoy today, the freedom and democracy and sovereignty we enjoy today. The late National Hero of Jamaica, firmly agitated for and lived in the total devastation of the brave black people of this country, Zimbabwe. Therefore, in his honor and that of other veterans of our armed liberation struggle, let us continue to preserve and consolidate our independence as masters of our own destiny, building our country brick upon brick and stone upon stone. This duty and privilege are underwritten by the blood, the sweat, and the selfless sacrifices of our forebears. Some lie here, and some lie in unknown depths of the jungle. I call upon the youth as the vanguard of our ongoing national development agenda to emulate the selfless sacrifices of the youth of yesteryear, who took up arms to liberate our motherland, Zimbabwe. You, as our young people, have the weighty duty and obligation through your united efforts to ensure the acceleration and modernization and the industrialization and growth of our economy, Zimbabwe. I further challenge you to reject those who seek to undermine and sabotage our sovereign independence, our freedom, our dignity through deceit or falsehoods. Zimbabwe is our birthright and our inheritance. Zimbabwe ika echipikirwa, ika yamtapa. I particularly exhort officers in the rank and file of our intelligence, defense, and security sector to draw from the good traits of persistence, consistency, patriotism, and the selflessness which were exhibited by our late national hero, Comrade Taurita, is Name. He never wavered in the course of his service to our revolution and our nation. And Harimunu Anobimbika. I mirane chokwali Muba Joseph. And Asnamato. and professional history of our late national hero should therefore serve as a source of inspiration for our younger generation. Let us stay on this trajectory, working together in unity and common purpose. Raw and retrogressive elements who are found undermining our broad and people-centered policies should continue to be exposed as our people's revolution keeps moving forward. Forward forever our revolution, forward forever our independence, backwards never. Finally, as we pay our lasting respects and befittingly lay to rest the late national hero Ezekiel Tobias, you see your later, alongside his compatriots whom he shared trenches with. Here at our national sacred shrine, I say to you, oh, my dear departed comrades who lie here, sons and daughters of the soil who lie here, and to you, vice, I say, farewell, Manawevu, our loyal patriotic cadre, a fighter, a strategist, and intelligence supremo. You sacrificed, fought a good fight, and you wholeheartedly saved your motherland, Zimbabwe. We thank you, tender comrades. We honor your bravery, strategic acumen, operational prowess, and attention to detail throughout your professional career as an intelligence officer. Go well, son of the soil. Lala nukutura kawe na makao. Rest in eternal peace, our dear comrade. God bless you all. God bless you. Thank you.